Get ready with me while I tell you guys a little bit about myself. Okay, so let's start with the obvious. I am a 18-year-old singer slash songwriter slash musician, and yeah, that's the obvious. I have just released my third song. So my first song I ever released was You Stand to Lose. My second song, A Little Something. And my newest that I just released yesterday called In Your Dreams. Always use sunscreen. Next, going on to things that are not as well known. I started my musical journey when I was 4 years old, when my mom put me in piano at Music for Young Children. And since then, I have grown tremendously as a pianist in itself, and I'm now working towards my level 9 piano with the Royal Conservatory of Canada. So yes, based on the statement alone, I am Canadian. I live in Ontario, and yeah. I used to play high-level football, also known as soccer, but I'm just special that way, so I like to call it football. And yeah, I used to play very high level, so I also played that all my life and decided that I wanted to move on just 2 years ago. Yeah, but I was ready to move on. And that's what I did. And that just goes to show that if you are on a path, even if you're on the path for 10 years, which I was, you do not have to stay the course of that path if you don't want to. Obviously, since I was a high-level athlete, I do continue to do a lot of fitness and stuff to this day. I love to run, I love to do Pilates, HIIT workouts, anything outside I absolutely love. Next thing's next, huge part of my life, I have a standard poodle who I absolutely adore. Her name is Wonder, and yeah, she's a huge part of my life, and she is my pride and joy. I also suck at contouring, so don't mind this terrible contour. But another huge part of my life, continuing on with my animal loving ways, I have been doing horseback riding for the last 6 years now, and it is my favorite thing to do in the entire world. And my dream is to own 3 horses, perhaps a miniature, lots of dogs, maybe a cat, kind of just like farm life, but not a farm per se. Also love cows, so I definitely want some cows and pigs. I love animals, what can I say? I am an animal activist. I feel like a lot of people don't understand the bottom line of activism. I believe every life to be equal. That is why I hope to be fully vegan one day, because I believe every animal deserves a chance at life just like we do. And we are an evolved species. Why not, love everybody instead of consuming them? Of course, I am also a feminist. I mean, if you are not a feminist in this day and age, what are you doing? A lot of people think that feminism means that women are preeminent to men. That is not the case. It is the fact that you think that women and men should have equal rights. And that is simply what feminism is. It is not thinking one gender is better than the other. It is saying, hey, both genders, equal. That's all it is. I hope to start my own foundation one day. I have dreamt about it ever since I was, COVID times. What was I, like 13, 12 years old? I truly just want to make a difference in this world. And that is simply it. Using my painted palette to do some very simple everyday eyeshadow. My dog is crying. Oh my god. Here is the Wendy. Wendy, say hi. Oh, what's wrong? She just got groomed. She's looking fabulous. Hey, Bun Bun. Yes. Another thing I absolutely love is poetry. I am big on writing my own poems, whether that be a free verse poem or whatever the one's called, a couplet poem. Wonder, please, she keeps crying and it's so annoying. And whether it be any kind of poem, I just absolutely love. I love how freeing it can feel, how you can write about anything, and it is pretty much like songwriting, except it is just poetic, you know? I mean, obviously songs are poems essentially in a way, but I don't know. Poetry is just like the greatest thing that has ever existed. Adding a little bit of sparkle because, oh, look at that shimmer. Because why not? Okay, that was, wow, okay. Anyways, what else? Going to do my mascara and on my own because I make the worst faces while doing it. Sometimes I like to do some fake freckles as well, but today we're just not feeling it. What else? Honestly, if I had one word to say to every single person in this universe, it would be to believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, who will, you know? And I solemnly believe that if you put your mind to something, you will get there. Doesn't matter if it takes you a year, if it takes you a week, if it takes you 20 years. If you put in the time and the effort, you will get there. Okay, simple enough. Second thing I want to say is mental health is everything. I have struggled with several things through the course of my life that honestly were very difficult to deal with. As everybody, I'm sure, has their struggles. I know what it's like, and sometimes after posting a video in which I am talking inspirational things, you know, motivating people, I always think, am I really the best person to be saying this? Because I've struggled, and am I even real for saying it? The truth is, yes, I am, because I know what it's like to go through hard things in your life, but that just makes you stronger in the end. And I really hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. Probably by now it's been a long video, but with that being said, the glam is complete. Anyways, hope you guys have a great day. Oh my god, the bangs are looking crazy. And just like that. Love you guys, and I hope you guys learned something today about myself and also about you. Also, if you haven't already, go check out all my new songs. It is my pride and joy, and I will never stop. And yeah, never give up on your dreams. And with that being said, go check out my new song, In Your Dreams, streaming now on all social media. Well, it's on social media, but all streaming platforms as well. So hope you guys have a great day and go check that out. Bye.